MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Lightning and the Wolves. Tanner Blue will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Now at the plate, Gordon Landry. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and there's one down now.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jeremy Finch.
Striding in, Jeremy Finch, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. For the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Finch tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing, maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Batting third, the center fielder, Matt.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in the outfielder, Matt Davis. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set and the pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting fourth.
Striding into the box, Reed Fortenberry, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. This one's down to third. Right to him. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Ricky Pruitt is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plezak, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Dan Bush. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Durango.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Felipe Durango. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Stotson is there. 2 down. At the plate, Rex West. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gilchrist is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Into the box now, Tristan White. And there you see the numbers. Tests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now. Chris Stotson will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Swings through it for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now at the plate, Stotson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
1-0 count. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bush will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Teddy Jefferson.
Next will be the designated hitter, Teddy Jefferson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the belt, the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And he got him.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, Keith Patterson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. The 0-1 delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Dylan Clark.
The left fielder, Dylan Clark.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Kevin Wolf is on deck. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
At the plate, Kevin Wolf. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now in the box, Buster Robinson. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Left side. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Coming to the plate now, Rhett Jackson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Ari Salazar. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. Still without a home run and with just the lone RBI. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in, August Clark. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Clark, a 5'9" lefty batter, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the 27th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 2-1 pitch.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
He's set. The 3-1. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Left side, but well foul. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Digging in now, Marshall Gilchrist. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Count 1 and 2. That's out.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gordon Landry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Standing in now, Jeremy Finch. A pitch out. The throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Striding in once again, Matt Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it.
To the plate now, Reed Fortenberry, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Finch over at second. Davis on at first with 2 down. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Dan Bush will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Durango.
Now a move over to first.
No, he stays.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Stepping in now, Felipe Durango, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-1.
That's bullshit.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Here's the pitch on 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in, Rex West. Here's the first pitch to him.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 is in off the plate. The 2-0. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
So now to the plate, Dylan Clark, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, Dero. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
And he fouls this one off. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 8 home runs, and he's driven in 24. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Stotson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with one gone.
Number 7.
Stepping in, Buster Robinson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1 the count.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
He pops it up, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
So striding forward now, Rhett Jackson. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Ari Salazar, hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. The Wolves lead this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, Tristan White, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Pitch on the way. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and you swing at a pitch that bad? Not good.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In now, Chris Stotson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate now, Teddy Jefferson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Struck him out. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Keith Patterson. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Salazar will put this one away, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Winnipeg leads this one 3-1. Stepping up now, August Clark. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Dan Bush. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Felipe Durango, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Fortenberry has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Marshall Gilchrist.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
At the plate, Gordon Landry. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. Jeremy Finch waits on deck. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in once again, Jeremy Finch. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bush will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready for another shot now, Matt Davis. From the stretch, runner goes. Pitch inside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
(3-0) now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Fortenberry.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhett Fortenberry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one, no play.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in, Tristan White. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The set and the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Lays off 2-2 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the damage is done, as thanks to the solo home run, this is now a 1-run game. Home half of the 5th coming up. Winnipeg is out in front, 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Rex West. Here's the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 home. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
To the plate now, Dylan Clark. Left center, base hit. in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The right fielder.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Francisco Cuevas enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Francisco Cuevas.
In now, Kevin Wolf, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No one out with a runner at second. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. That misses 1-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Buster Robinson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Cuevas is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Rhett Jackson, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside. 2 out here and a runner at second. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, number 56.
Stepping in, Ari Salazar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here's the 2-2. Now that's popped up. White has got it, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 4-2. Leading off the inning, Chris Stotson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate now, Teddy Jefferson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Full count, 3-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So coming to the plate, Keith Patterson, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
High in the air out to center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, August Clark, been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
The second baseman, August Clark.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time, as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Dan Bush.
Standing in now, Dan Bush, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runner goes for second. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Rex West waits on deck. A runner at second, nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So digging in now, Rex West. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Dylan Clark. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fouled off. The 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Gordon Landry.
Gordon Landry.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
That one's in there. 3-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box, Jeremy Finch.
Jeremy Finch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Matt Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Ball 2.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bush retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Sam Finley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. So striding in, Kevin Wolf.
Leading off for the Wolves, the right fielder, Kevin Wolf.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
The 1-1. Finley, a 6'5" left-hander. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The bat.
In now, Buster Robinson. He's set and the pitch. In there, 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Behind 0-2 now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Ready for another chance, Rhett Jackson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Runner at second here with one man out. And there's ball two now. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Ari Salazar, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. The 1-0. He's a heater in there for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Settling in now, August Clark. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2-0.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0.
That's inside.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
A high fastball is in there.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dan Bush. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. Two and one after the foul ball there. Two and one, here it is. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Gilchrist is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Sergio Gomez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Rhett Fortenberry.
The catcher, Rhett Fortenberry.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Called a strike there. 2-1. Gomez stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit in the air to right field. Wolf is there, and he makes the catch for the out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Tristan White, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Chris Stotson is on deck. There's ball 4.
Perfect.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Into the box now, Chris Stotson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Teddy Jefferson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. He waits. Now the pitch.
I got 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in and looking for more, Patterson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First offering on its way. Two men are on with 2 men out. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-1 home. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-1. Marshall Gilchrist would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit change?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Andrew Irwin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Andrew Irwin.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the DH, Felipe Durango.
Felipe Durango.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Standing in, Rhett West. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here it comes on 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Dylan Clark,
as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angelo Love comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Marshall Gilchrist, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
God, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 3-1 pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready now, Jeremy Finch. first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball one.
Runner at first here, one man out. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Matt Davis, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
From the belt, the pitch. Got him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Reed Fortenberry, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Here he comes on 2-0. And that's over, 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Nicky Giandomenico has been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Into the box, Tristan White. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hard hit ball to second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Home half of the ninth coming up. All even at 5 apiece. Anthony Richards comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Now batting, Kevin Wolf.
Leading off for the Wolves, the right fielder, Kevin Wolf.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That smoked, but right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Now to the plate,
Number 7.
Buster Robinson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Rhett Jackson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. The 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
And it's fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is.
Now batting, number 56.
Digging in, Ari Salazar has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, August Clark, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Dan Bush would be next. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Way to get dirty. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready once again, Chris Stotson. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Right fielder, Rhett Jackson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jefferson.
In now, Teddy Jefferson, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Patterson. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Ball 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. In to score is the runner from first.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gordon Landry. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
At the plate, Jeremy Finch. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Finch is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
1-1. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Lightning are out in front 6-5. DJ Ryan enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Dan Bush.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2. Swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Rex West. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Lightning have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Oklahoma City used a 3-run 9th to help propel them to the win. Anthony Richards earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. DJ Ryan earns the save out of the bullpen, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the home team, 5 runs.